Hey, what's up, my people? It's your boy VJ Scavro. You're welcome to Ameyaw TV 101. Today's a bit different because I'm not in the studios. I'm outside and I'm trying to talk to somebody, a super talented artist. So, guys, stick and stay with me and let me let you guys meet him. Don't talk. All right, so follow me. Let me let you guys meet the artist that I'm talking to today. A super talented one. As you can see, is already making something amazing here. Because you take a look at the painting that he's doing, you can see that now. Man is putting in lots of work. So yes, how you doing, my brother, man?
I'm very well.
Charlie, today we decided to pull up on you where you're doing your things. But before you get to tell us more about your act, you need to introduce yourself to the people looking at us right now.
Hello everyone, my name is Isshaq Ismail. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, currently living and working in Accra, Ghana. Yeah.
All right, so Isshaq, we put up on Isshaq. So currently the painting is happening at the Kipiski. There's a section here where he's having his painting. But I want to know what is your inspiration, or how did you get started with the painting, the whole painting thing?
Okay, so currently I'm in residence.
Okay.
I'm an artist in residence at Gallery 1957.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had a solo exhibition, so I did a residency prior to my solo exhibition here. So, and I have some few weeks left to be here to finalize everything here. So currently, yeah, so I'm working on, just working, and so mostly for some time now, I've been inspired by geometric shapes and biomorphic forms. Okay. And also the conversations on place and identity.
Okay. But how did you get started in the first place? Like, how did the whole painting thing started for you?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So growing up, I remember I had affinity for drawing. The talent was there. Yeah. I also realized, you need to refine this talent. So from senior high school, I went to Ghanaian College of Art and Design. Okay. So I did a 3-year course.
So the passion day, and you decided to pursue it.
Exactly, because you need to refine what you're doing. It's very important to get some kind of, to hone your talent. Yes. So
and you would say the school you attended actually helped you to better your works, I guess.
Exactly. So after school, but I also realized one thing. After school, when I went to school, we went to inherit a certain kind of pedagogy, which was like 80% practicals and 20% theory. Okay. So after school, actually, I had to unlearn to relearn to arrive at what you are seeing now. So it has gone through a lot of process here.
So what do we have here? What's happening here? What are you working on currently?
Okay, so what I'm working on, so I'm working on a theme called A Beauty Behind the Madness. Beauty Behind the Madness. So that was actually the title of my exhibition.
But how did that come about? How was it something that you saw somewhere, or it was something that somebody talked to you about? How did you?
Okay, so I remember ruminating in the studio some time ago, earlier this year. And I have affinity for the music of The Weeknd. Okay. So and his second studio album was titled Beauty Behind the Madness. So that's why I borrowed the title. Because I realized my work has some madness to it. I want the viewers to bring the beauty to it, to experience the beauty. Yeah. So that's why I borrowed the title.
So how long have you been working on this project?
Okay. So it's been almost 4 months now. 4
months. So you've been here for 4 months working. Creating all these.
Even prior to coming here, even the research and everything, before you finally come, be in the studio and stuff, so you add everything to it, almost 4.
What's the best time for you to create, day or night between? What's the best time for you to create?
Every day, once the inspiration comes. For me, I don't want to starve myself of ideas and also inspiration. Okay. So it could be in the day, midnight, early morning. Yeah, so it depends.
So the inspiration for this act actually is from the madness.
Beauty behind the madness. So normally once I have the title and I make body of works to kind of reflect the title, so they become like a series. So let's say what you are seeing here, different body of works. And after that, I can give a title to this work.
Okay, so there's no title for this?
Yeah, this yet. Yeah, so right now I'm just working. Exactly, something when I finish before the title comes. But it's very important to follow my interest, as in my interest on the conversations on place and identity, and also how this relates within this 21st century, socially, politically, it influences us as humans. So I'm interested in all those things. So let's say the emotions and the moods of the society.
Amazing.
So anxiety, apathy, empathy. So those are where the inspiration comes from. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Cool. So for how long are you gonna be working on this Beauty Behind the Madness project? Like, I know you've got like a time zone, like you got a duration where you want to finish and move on to the next one.
Series, yeah.
So when should we be expecting you to finish up all these and should be ready for people?
So once I have a title, I could push it beyond.
Okay.
It could be, let's say, Beauty Behind the Madness 2022 to 2010. Exactly, yeah. So I said 2020, like 2030 something. Yeah. So it depends. Yeah. So yeah, we may never know.
So do you create paintings to for people to buy, or do you know people walk up to you and say, okay, bro, there's this painting I just saw and I would want you to create something. Do you do that for people, or you just get to be inspired by inspired by yourself and get to work to it, or do you do that for people sometimes? Like somebody walks in?
Well, I believe as an artist, you being in the confine of your studio, you make work.
Yeah.
However, you also kind of open up to people to come and engage with the work. And so once people engage with the work, conversations start happening.
Yeah.
Of course, once in a while, you might get someone who might want to invest in what you do. And once that comes up, then the conversation moves to that level as well. Yeah. So
your rates are not that expensive, right? Is it? Your rates, like if you want to create something or it depends on the size, and what do you take into consideration before you put out a painting for somebody? What do you?
Okay. So for me, I honestly, I don't do commissions.
Okay.
You can't tell me, okay, I have this idea, do for me. Okay, I just do what I want to do. I want to express myself. I just want to go all out. Once I make the work, and mostly it's also very important after the works to exhibit the works. So during the exhibition, conversation happens, and maybe after the exhibition, if someone is interested, can get in touch with the gallery, can have that conversation.
So there've never been any case where you created something for somebody and take some money. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Like I believe in as much as you are creating, creativity always comes with a certain kind of like. People will appreciate your creativity. Of course, I've had works that has been sold by galleries. Of course, art is not about money, but you need money to make art. Yes. That's the irony.
I was going to ask, because
that's the irony about the whole thing.
Because I was going to ask how artists survive, because I see a lot of paintings out there, even by the roadside when you're walking past, you see people selling their paintings, and I hardly see people buying it, but I see them almost every time. The people selling by the roadside selling. Like why? Like, how do artists make money? Aside say you're putting it for exhibition or something. How do artists make money?
Okay, so in the first place, I believe it's also very, very important to start the conversation on the awareness of art. So let's say I can speak for my country, like from Ghana. Okay. Like there is 30% awareness. Yeah. Even though people don't really know what art is, which I feel is very, very important. So let's say engaging the public for them to know what art really is the point of departure. Even if people understand what art is and they're not even acquiring, I think it pushes the conversation to something bigger. However, it is also very important as an artist to sometimes be very flexible so that people can invest in what you do. Through investment, it also helps you to kind of push your works further. Yes, so yeah, I also believe that as well.
But are you open for collaboration? Do you collaborate with other artists? Because I know music artists do collaborations every day, actors do collaboration. Do you painters, do you collaborate on projects with others, or so far it's just you by yourself do your own thing?
Of course, we do collaborations because I believe it's very important, the idea of collaboration. And not necessarily, let's say, coming up with a work, but the collaboration through, let's say, conversations on art, the future of art, it's also very, very important, like artist talk, even visiting your fellow artist exhibition is also very important. It's also a form of collaboration. Yeah, so we collaborate a lot, yeah.
But since so far that you've been into this, like how many years so far that you've been doing this? You say professionally?
Professionally, so it's been a decade now.
Wow, man, that's a long time. Man is an OG in this game. No two.
Well, I still see myself as a young artist, as still emerging artist. I believe it's a long road, and I'm yet to explore so many things, even within my own practice. So, yeah.
But what would you say is your biggest artistic influence? Who would you say, or what would you say is your biggest artistic influence so far?
So I like the works of Jean-Michel Basquiat and Francis Bacon. Yeah, so like with Basquiat, he was an like American artist. You know, it's quite unfortunate he died very young. Okay. Yeah, I really like his works a lot because he was very radical with his works. You know, his ability to kind of juxtapose text and images for me was very fascinating. And also with Francis Bacon, his ability to kind of chronicle the human condition for me was very exciting. You know, his works has a very righteous and vicious sentiments to it. Yeah, so these are the two artists that played a role. Yeah.
It's amazing. But what would you say is your, purpose or goal of your work? You know, because you being a creative, creating all this masterpiece, I know you've got like a purpose. You know, you got something you want to achieve. What would you say is that?
For me, I believe it's very important to be remembered in history, and I would like to also use the opportunity to tell my fellow Ghanaians and also like the state, you know, we need a contemporary art museum for Ghana so that the works that we are making could be archived so that the next generation could come and witness. So for me, one of the greatest achievements is to have my work in Ghana Museum. Like for me, that should be the starting point before. Of course, some of the works leave the shores of Ghana, but if my own home country has my work in a museum, trust me, that's a dream come true, yeah.
It's been lovely having, talking to the amazing Isshaq, the amazing painter right here. He's doing amazing works. Make sure to check out his exhibition running at the Galleria inside the Kempinski Hotel. And trust me, you're going to be wild. You're going to love the works. Man, let me just try and see if I can. Yeah. So I should take this one right now?
Yeah, so right now, you are now my studio assistant.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you some work to do before you leave.
Sure,
so
of course,
this portion, so just...
I should bring it down, yeah? Right, like this, I guess.
Yeah.
Do I need to?
Yeah, press it down,
press
yeah.
It down. Okay.
Exactly, see.
Yeah. That's how we wrap it up on this one-on-one. Don't forget to subscribe to Ameyaw TV YouTube channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms. And you're going to love what we do. Don't touch it.